Okay, so continuing from the last video. Uh, Bad story, bad characters, bad accent marks. What else can I say about this? The battle system is kind of weird. I at least respect it for the fact that they are trying to be kind of different, but to be honest, it's really just weird and not necessarily in a good way. It almost feels more like you're playing some kind of card game or something. Like it kind of suffers from the same problem as Final Fantasy VIII, where your magic is like consumable, although it's not entirely consumable like in Final Fantasy VIII. It's like temporarily consumable in the battle. And to me, this design mechanic is just really strange. I'm not really sure why you would do that. It just seems so abstract. Why, if I can cast it once, why can't I cast something again? That it just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Um, I like I said, I won't necessarily say that it's bad. It's just so weird that it's definitely not a positive part to this game. I wouldn't consider it one anyway. It doesn't take away a whole lot, but it doesn't help this already relatively lame game. So, the music in this game is kind of hit and miss. Most of the good tracks are simply remixes of the original Chrono Trigger songs, and those actually are pretty good, but I would say that in general, most of the original tracks for this game don't quite live up to the standard of those songs. So once again, kind of a middle ground thing, because some of them are good and some of them are bad. I can't really say much more than that. The graphics are probably the high point to this game, but even so, it can't really make up for all the other game's flaws. It certainly beyond the fact that it was supposed to be a Chrono Trigger sequel, the graphics were what made me buy the game in the first place. Because when I was a kid, I just saw it and I was like, "Wow, this game looks really good." I guess that was before I really understood that graphics don't necessarily make a good game, and I would say this is one instance of that. So that's basically all I have to say about Chrono Cross. I know a lot of people really like this game, but I don't get it. To me, it's just incredibly overrated. Alright. Now, if you managed to watch the last video and you're still here, and you're willing to keep watching after I just said that your favorite game, Chrono Cross, is bad, I'm just gonna say you better prepare yourself. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that the few people that are still watching, 50% of them probably will not continue after this. So I just hope you're ready. Number 9, Final Fantasy X.
Oh my god! He just said he doesn't like Final Fantasy X. That is video game blasphemy!
Yeah, I don't like this game. Get over it. Okay. Where do I begin with this? Tidus is a retard, and he has a terrible outfit, and the story is terrible, and Auron is a... I can't... Auron's even worse than Tidus, because he's the embodiment of every anime cliche of a badass that you can possibly think of. It's like they try so hard to make sure that it's abundantly clear he is totally badass. Oh look, he's got a big red trench coat. He's grizzled, and he's got like his arm in a sling, and he's got alcohol. He's got sunglasses. 'cause he's a badass. Look at his big sword. Yeah. It's like they do everything short of literally writing badass on his forehead to make sure you know he is a badass. That is seriously like the lamest. Characters like that are so completely boring, it's not even funny. And the thing is, there are people out there that buy into this and like, oh yeah, he is badass. Oh, it's so cool. Let me tell you something. Really badass characters, they don't really need to like try and show you the fact that they're badass. It's just, you just know that they're badass. They don't really need to show it off. They don't need to brag about it or really try hard. They just are. And Auron's one of those characters, he's just trying way too damn hard. But yeah, going back to Tidus, I don't know where this idea of, like, being a retard protagonist started, but it's really not endearing or good, period. It's just annoying. I don't really understand, like, okay, I get it, he's an idiot. It's the same reason that I hate Lloyd in Tales of Symphonia. He's just a moron. And that's annoying. I'd rather him just not say anything than just open his mouth and be a dumbass. And freaking Tidus does that all the time. Here, okay. You really need an example of this? Do I really need to illustrate how he's a moron? Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me. You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Gosh! That sure was a riveting scene, wasn't it? Really gets you right there. Right in the balls. 'Cause it sucks. That video should basically be all I need to show you for you to understand why this game is bad. I shouldn't have to say anything else. That should be it. Right there. And yet somehow you managed to still say it's a good game. Just go ahead and get yourself strapped in, because I'm definitely not done with this game yet.